The next destination is waiting more than 16,000 kilometers away. Moorea is one of the Society Islands. More precisely, it's one of the Windward Islands. Its bigger neighbor is Tahiti. It is located right in the heart of the conservation area for marine mammals that was established in 2002. With green volcanic peaks that provide an unrivaled view of the surrounding ocean, Moorea is an island that captures the essence of a tropical idyll. The bright turquoise bays with their deep, clear waters are lined with a protective fringe reef that reaches right around the island. Fred visits Dr. Michael Poole. He's the director of the Marine Mammal Research Program at the Island Research Center and Environmental Observatory. A good chance we had 3. He's heard about this extraordinary marine photographer and wants to cooperate with Fred. Here we go. Dr. Poole was one of the driving forces behind the setup of the whale and dolphin sanctuary. Dr. Poole doesn't usually work with divers. He tends to watch and identify the animals from the surface. Humpback whales have completely individual tail fins, distinct both in shape and in coloration. Occasionally, the whales give spectacular, even acrobatic performances. They rise up from the water and thrash the surface with their tail fins. These may be attempts to rid themselves of irritating parasites. The frantic spectacle means that fragments of whale skin come loose, which the scientists quickly gather from the water. It lets them analyze the animal's DNA. Over time, they can piece together an increasingly detailed description of each individual. Now they're in luck. They spot a whale cow with her calf. They seem to be resting near the surface. Fred gets ready. Free divers are always quick to prepare for their dives. Fred always makes the first exploratory dive on his own. This time, luck is on their side. The whale calf is not at all shy, even playful, while its mother is having a rest further down. The whale mother keeps still in the deep. Looking towards the surface, she keeps an eye on her baby, still being very curious and playful. It's a one-off chance for a close encounter. A meeting of two divers from the human and the animal kingdom. Time to say goodbye. The mother eventually intervenes and the two majestic marine mammals move on. So photographs like these can only be taken underwater. They're a very welcome addition to the whale researchers' catalog. Die smaak? Oh. That's really pretty, Fred. I mean, from an aesthetic viewpoint, it's absolutely beautiful. Nice marks. Yes. And look how these throat plates bifurcate. Can you go backwards just a second? Right here, splitting into two. Indeed, allowing more spread, more expansion as it takes in water and food. Very, very nice. These detailed photographs of the whale's unique markings are invaluable to Dr. Poole's research. Working from the boat, he would normally be unable to take any pictures as detailed as these. We can actually identify whales not only by their tails, not only by their dorsal fins, we can identify them by their flukes. They are different for every individual. Great photograph, Fred. Yeah, truly, really nice. Let's see if we can sex the individuals. Oh, we do. Every island in French Polynesia offers a unique world. Moorea, with its mountains and crevices, is a complete opposite to the flat atolls only 400 kilometers away. But they all have one thing in common. Turquoise bays harbor brilliant coral reefs, and the sea forms a major part of life for the local people. A very special place on Rangiora, the Blue Lagoon. It is a protected area. The palm trees on the beaches are home to a rich variety of bird species. It includes a number of terns like blue and black nutties. Even the violet lorikeet, which has vanished from the majority of South Pacific islands, still survives here. Fred is heading towards the Blue Lagoon, a remote and very special place. The Blue Lagoon is also a nursery for sharks. Young sharks need protection against strong currents and large predator fish, which could be a danger here at the atoll. The lagoon is difficult to reach. In this sheltered bay, the sharks have little to fear and grow up in relative safety. There are only a few places left on Earth where animals are left in peace from tourists and protected from hunters. The Blue Lagoon of Rangiora is one of them. Plans to build hotels and tourist resorts were thankfully never put into action. These juveniles, lemon sharks and black-tip reef sharks, will stay in the shallows, free from predators including their own relatives, until they're big enough to fend for themselves. The French scientist Johann Mourier tries to find out more about the life cycle of sharks. Johann puts out nets to examine the young sharks in more detail. Fred can film the small sharks at his leisure. At birth, these sharks are around 60 centimeters long, but by the time they reach adulthood, they'll have grown to around 3.5 meters. So here we have a Chanel. So I will just need help to carry the shark. We have here, look, we have the umbilical scar. So it's a new individual, just born like a month ago.